Kettlebell swings, good old-fashioned fun kettlebell swings. With kettlebell swing, our start and our setup is really critical. We are trying to create a major load here on the hamstrings and the glutes as we come back. As we drive, we're using our hip power to drive on through, and we're focused on a good abdominal contraction at that top piece to stop that kettlebell from moving. We are driving the kettlebell back and forth with power. That is the main focus of the kettlebell swing, is use that power so that we've got power plus fluidity plus motion. It's able for us to move a heavy weight for high reps. Not many other tools can you do that. You go too heavy, you gas out. Kettlebell swing, we don't. That's the beautiful thing, or not as quickly. So with the kettlebell swing, the first thing I want you to start with is a nice athletic stance where your feet are displayed nice and wide. You've got some stance here for that kettlebell to go in, and that kettlebell should start about 2 feet out in front of you. I'm from here going to grab the top part of the handle and pull myself back into position. So notice that kettlebell is upright, my butt is up in the air, but when I pull that kettlebell to an angle so that it matches my arms, now I'm loading up my hamstrings. I can feel them on and ready to go. From here, think hiking a football. Just like you would hike a football tight to the hips, that's what I want you to do with your kettlebell. So I've got a nice tight grip, I hike into my hips, and then I'm able to pop through the hips to drive on up. And that's what this is. It's a hip hinge where I drive, that kettlebell floats on up, soft elbow, not tight elbow, not fully extended either. Soft so it's in control, so that if that kettlebell wanted to float here, it could. And when it reaches about parallel in a slight angle, I'm going to actually whip that kettlebell back down into place. I want you to think of a tiny arc. The smaller the arc here, the better and more power we tend to have within reason. So again, tight to the hips, pull your body down in, hike that football, floats out in front, right back in. Floats back in front, right back in. Exhale, abs. Exhale, abs. And then when I stop, notice I returned it the exact same way I started. Tight to the hips, that kettlebell is never going lower than my knees, and I then just lower the kettlebell back down as I'm reversing my hike. Kettlebell swing, lots of fun, lots of technique. I know that was a very simplistic, just covering the basics, but get it going, get it rocking, get a coach for these ones, make them happen.